have been under the weather. So it's important that you battle through that. Make sure the play execution is right, just like this for Paul George. But to get the job done for this game. To get more mobile, that means that his conditioning is getting better as a player, but he's always been a player that can shoot the basketball.
George from 20, no. Season. We're winning a title with the Golden State Warriors. Harkless for three, and the Clippers are on the board.
Well, I love the
across half court, challenging Bielitsa. George has struggled of late, gets to the rim. Their struggles continue coming into tonight. Just 21. Clippers had 10 offensive rebounds in the loss to Utah a couple of nights ago. George for three. Zubac asking you shall receive. Paul George neglects a Harkless screen. Spins into trouble, puts it off the window. No, rebound tapped up, but not in by Zubac. George attacks. Harkless beats the clock and then knocks it in for his second bucket. It's a long two for Mo Harkless.
I love the patience.
He did not play well against the Clippers last year in the 4 games. Kawhi pretends to shoot the three, steps into a 15-footer and knocks it in.
Just a
when Walton Jr. has the loose ball. Clippers hunting for the lead. George spoon feeds Zubac at the cup and he powers it in with two.
Continue to great position for the Clippers to be aggressive downhill. They're in the penalty, so you want to try to get to the foul line.
George tries to get to the rim and then ultimately gets the whistle.
Just wanted to make sure.
Shot clock is
statistician.
Shot clock is turned off. How about a Leather Larceny to close out the quarter? Can the Clippers find a bucket? George is blocked from behind. What a defensive play. The Blue Devil. You know it's true now.
That's bad, man.
You know it's true now. Here is Giles. Just his 9th game of the season. Tries to bounce inside to Ariza.
Being categorized the right way, that's what happened.
What you need to do is keep it manually. That way you'll never have to worry about it.
You're right.
Clippers by 5. Paul George, without a field goal, does have 4 assists. Gets the one right there. And the Clippers.
A leaner one-handed layup right to the basket.
Bielitsa, the runner, no. And Paul George gobbles up the rebound. The Clippers on the prowl here, leading by 7. Green steps into a rhythmic three. Got it. And the
Harry Giles' ability to make plays for his teammates, finding them in basket cut situations.
Paul George is heating up, and I'm not talking about his Carmax.
Carmax needs to give us a call.
You are such a...
I'm just saying.
You have no shame.
No shame. we're doing these promos, and we need to get something.
We are giving. This is the season of giving.
We're giving the audience all this great content, right?
Paul George misses. Sometimes it's debatable, but he gets the ball back in the other way. Feeds it to Robinson. Oh, back over the shoulder to Montrez, but a little too fancy. The two teams.
So, you know, we'll take it. It's our bag for that play.
I'll accept it. Okay. Paul George comes away with a rebound. Bogdanovich, who's very good off the bench, is 1 for 3 so far. George draws the contact. They'll say this foul is on the floor.
Keep off of him.
George spins away from Joseph, bouncing into defender some way, somehow lays it in.
Or you. As well.
Well, listen, you throw me under the bus to make you feel better about yourself. Fox into the paint, a whistle, offensive foul will go against Nemanja Bjelica.
Possession's wide open in the corner. Sometimes when you use that shot fake, take the contact to get those 3 free throws as Mr. PG-13 knocks down a 3.
George gets a double screen, wide open for 3. Play catch. He tries to drive in on Green. And after going 4 for 5, Buddy Hield has now missed his last 3. A whistle and a timeout called here so far with 4 minutes to play in the first half. They're 11-1 for what it's worth, and they have 25 or more helpers. Fox draws the foul. They'll go to the line, under 4 to play. Picked up by Ariza. Ariza last year spent 43 games with the Wizards, averaging 14 points a game, just 5 so far this year with the Kings. How about a 3 from Pop? Unable to convert. George, a catch and shoot 3. Holmes doesn't have Lobs it up. Halfway down.
It's a nice move. If it would have went in.
Shamet all alone for three. Corey and I were closer than any. Then backpedals towards the three-point line. Gets a screen and some help from Holmes. That frees him at the free throw line. No. And Paul George has the rebound. Takes a look at the shot.
Phenomenal job on De'Aaron Fox. Cutting off those driving lanes to the basket.
George for three. Trez battling for the loose. They have failed to cross the finish line. Good start to the third quarter. Could go a long way for the Clippers today. George. And this is wide right. And Clippers by 17. George. A little hesitation. Now a fade and a fire. And Zubac bats the rebound out of bounds.
He's going to the basket, rebounding, attacking.
Shamet for another three. His third today.
I'm not sure how.
It doesn't get the block, but certainly altered the shot there. Here come the Clippers leading 62-45. George accosted en route to the rim. A whistle and a foul.
You can yo-yo the basketball. You can do whatever you want. Like you, Brian, sometimes.
Oh, and now you're coming with the compliments.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll give you one.
Little hesitation shot there by George.
He's ready to go.
Fox misses with the little southpaw floater. Clippers by 13. George in overdrive, a whistle and a foul.
Let's go by. I wake up again. I see Ralph and Brian still on their computer. 3 hours go by. I see Ralph and Brian on their computer for.
Now Kawhi, single digits on the clock. Another mid-range shot. He's a master in that spot right there. Clippers a shot quickly. Looks like that time has gone by. George, hounded by defenders, finds Walton Jr. for a three, his second. Wow! Before the ball game about how night and day different this organization is. Here is Paul George for three. Maybe he got up some shots on that court, knocks down the triple there. Clip of the curve for sure. Shot clock into single digits. Clippers lead by 14. Paul George rises for another three. Players just take advantage of the opportunity. Career high 10 for Derek Walton. Nice defensive effort on the other side.
You know what? Derek Walton Jr. is putting on the audition right now for Doc Rivers.
Lob inside to Leonard, double team. George from 20. Play in the game. Giles another floater. Giles another miss.
Paul George with a double-double.
George picked up by Holmes. Dances around the defense, double ball fake, accosted at the cup. He'll go to the line for two. I feel like you're mandated to say that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
George with the steal. How about that? Here come the Clippers leading by 13 midway through the fourth. Kawhi for a straight-on three. Zubac bats it off the window. It's swelled back now to 18. Leonard to Shamet. Good ball movement by the Clippers. A quick shot by George again after a little bit of a hesitation.
You can play online.
I'll find you. Okay. George down the baseline, loses the ball, gets it back. What a feed from Zubac, but blocked at the peak of his leap. A better play by Holmes. That coach's challenge was brought to you by Sweet James.
There go another rebound.
There's the rebound.
That's number 11.
And now an assist away.
The doctor. You know what the doctor is? He can come in and make you feel good, take care of you. You know, if you need some medicine, let me give you more minutes. You need
home tonight. We'll take on the Pistons on the 2nd of January. George left alone. That provokes a three. And that, my friends,